How much money do you spend on living in Tokyo per month?
I know, but that's the thing, right?
106,000 yen? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Yo-Yo Japan. So today, I'm out on the streets of Tokyo asking foreign residents how much money they spend on living in Tokyo. And I'm currently running a tour guide service. So if you're interested in seeing a side of Japan that's how to find on your own, please check out the link in the description below and in my Instagram bio. Okay, let's go. Could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Amber. I'm from New York and I have a YouTube channel called Chef in Japan.
Okay, so how long have you been in Japan?
I've been in Japan for almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, such a long time. So are you currently living in Tokyo, right?
Yeah, I just moved here actually from Kyoto.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Tokyo?
Tokyo, it's only been like 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah, so kiko Itabashi.
Alright. So how much money do you spend on living in Tokyo per month?
So every month I
Every
spend about 170,000, give or take.
Okay.
Yen. 100,000.
How about food?
I spend a lot of money on food in Tokyo. It's way more expensive, I think, than Kyoto. So I would say every week on grocery shopping, I spend about 10,000 yen a month. And then I also go out to eat on weekends.
Okay.
So that's another maybe 6,000 yen each week.
How about rental fee?
So my rent is a little expensive because I chose to live in an expensive neighborhood. So for a one-room apartment, I pay 8.5 a month.
How about utility?
Yeah, so utilities, I guess that's like Wi-Fi, water, gas, electric. So maybe in total about ichiman a month.
No.
So 10,000 yen.
How about recreation?
So I don't go out too much.
Alright.
But I do like to travel every month. So I guess if you count the travel, maybe 40,000 yen a month.
40,000 yen.
But if it's a month I'm not traveling, it's much less.
How about transport?
All right, so I'm very lucky. I work remotely, like fully remotely. So I don't really have to spend on transport on the weekday. Sometimes on the weekends, I'll go to other neighborhoods. So maybe like 4,000 yen a month, but I think that's on the low side.
How about shopping?
So shopping, I like to shop at Uniqlo because it's pretty cheap. There's also really good shops in Tokyo. But I try not to buy clothes too much and save money. I spend a lot of my money on food shopping. So I'm going to say about yonman a month, 40,000 yen.
Lastly, what's something people need to know like before moving to Japan?
I think if you want to learn Japanese, which a lot of people who move here, they want to learn Japanese. I know I did when I first moved here and I still do. It's really hard to find situations in which you're going to speak Japanese. So just by moving here, you don't automatically learn it. You do have to like seek out situations and seek out friends who you can speak Japanese with. So yeah, I think I wish I knew that. I thought I was going to move here and just like automatically like become Nihongo Jozu, but it definitely takes a little more effort.
Thanks for your time. Where from?
India,
India. How long have you been here?
1 year.
Are you living in Tokyo, right?
Yes,
Where are you living in Tokyo?
in Itabashi.
How much money do you spend on living in Itabashi?
I didn't calculate it yet, but a rough estimate would be, as we did, like 183k.
How about food?
Food, 40,000.
40,000.
Yeah, if I'm including the price of going outside and eating on weekends.
How about rental fee?
For a normal housing in Itabashi, it's for 1 LDK that costs right 95k.
95.
Yeah, and if you are lucky enough, you can get cheaper ones, but depends actually. I couldn't.
Were you lucky?
Yeah, I really like my house because I can see Fuji from my house.
How about transport?
Cost around like my office is nearby, so I don't spend that much in like commuting to office. But to some other places, like if you want to hang out and stuff, it costs around 8,000, I would say.
How about recreation?
If you like go to some outing, some stuff like clubs and stuff, or it's 2,000. For girls, it's a little bit less expensive, so you get some discounts. But for boys, it's a bit more.
That's not fair.
I know, but that's the thing, right? That's the thing.
Is it same in India?
Yeah. Yes,
Oh, really?
for clubs, yes.
How about shopping?
20,000-30,000 or even less than that.
What people need to know before moving to Japan?
If you're in Tokyo, I don't think you need to know Japanese that much. I like simple Japanese is also okay. Like you should just learn some manners. I mean, to respect their culture. Like don't interfere that much in their life. Like they prefer their own space. being like an American or Indian or someone who are like too outgoing person, it's really difficult for Japanese people to like they are not like same. Like there's some culture difference, right? So you need to respect that and don't be too nosy, I would say.
Okay, thanks for your time. Can I ask you where from?
I'm from Sweden.
Okay, how long have you been here?
I've been here for about a year.
So how much money like do you spend on living in Tokyo per month?
I spend around 150,000 yen per month in Tokyo. Yes.
Oh, that's quite cheap. So how about rental fee?
The rent is about 74,000.
Oh, where are you living in Tokyo?
I'm living near Chiba, in the like Koiba area.
Oh, that's why like that. You know, rental fee is kind of like affordable. How about electricity?
Electricity is about 7,000.
7,000. How about food?
That's about 40,000 per month.
How about transport?
Transport is about 10,000 for my own personal
Alright.
transport.
How about recreation?
Recreation is also about 10,000.
Okay, how about shopping?
Shopping, I barely do any shopping, so about 4,000.
4,000. What people need to know like before moving to Japan?
I really advise you to properly learn Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
Well, I think it's respectful to the locals, and I think it's going to be a lot easier to make a living if you know how to speak Japanese. And it's almost impossible to live in Japan without speaking Japanese, I think.
Okay. Thanks for your time. Where are you from?
I'm half Scottish, half Spanish.
Right. How long have you been in Japan?
I've been here now for about 3 months.
How much money do you spend on living in Tokyo per month?
Roughly like 106,000 yen.
106,000 yen?
Yeah,
Only that?
For me, that's enough.
How about rental fee?
For rent, I'm actually a student, so I stay in a student accommodation, and I only pay 58,000 yen.
Where are you currently living?
I live 30 minutes away from Ikebukuro.
Okay, oh, that's quite cheap. Right. How about food?
For food, I get meal stipends from the university and spend roughly like 36,000 yen.
How about transport?
I spend 4,000 yen.
4,000 yen.
Because I have a student commuter
Right.
pass, so it's 4,000 yen for the month, unlimited transport between where I live and Ikebukuro.
Oh, cool. How about recreation?
It depends if I'm going out clubbing and nightlife. It can be like 6,000 yen.
Only
per
6,000 yen per month?
Yeah, because the places I go are quite cheap, and there's like this club that's only 1,000 yen entrance, and it's all you can drink all night, so I don't need to spend
only
too much.
1,000 yen for the entrance, then you can you can drink.
All night.
What's that club?
It's called Voyager in Shibuya.
How about shopping?
I spend around 4,000 yen on shopping just because I go to cheap second-hand shops and Book Off, which are very popular here in Japan. You can find clothes for 300 yen.
300 yen.
Yeah, it's crazy. And video games for 1,000 yen, so it's quite cheap.
What do people need to know before moving to Japan?
Tokyo specifically, be ready to live a very hectic life. People don't stop for anything. The trains are super crowded. So if you come from a more rural countryside or even small city, you're in for a shock, I think.
Especially during the rush hour, you know, in the train, there are really many people, right?
Yeah, during rush hour, like just when I finish classes, it's sometimes difficult to get into the train. Like you have to wait for the next one, and everybody like pushes themselves, like
Right.
squeezes
They
so
really
much.
try to, you know, just get into that train, right?
Yeah.
push.
They'll push you, yeah. So you can understand why there's like women-only carriages, because otherwise it's very cramped.
I hate it. I really hate it. Like, just wait for, you know, the next train, like that. But you know.
It takes some getting used to, for sure. Yeah.
All right. So thanks for your time.